Hello everyone. This week the students are practicing breaking array strategy, and I also exposed them to algorithms yesterday. I wanted to make sure that they understood, how to break apart an array and really understood where the numbers were coming from before I showed them the basic algorithm. While doing these two strategies, the students need to know their multiplication combinations or multiplication facts. And the way we grew up, learning your facts, it was strictly by memorization. So I'm going to show you some examples of how the students can actually use patterns to help them practice and actually learn their combinations or their facts. So let's look at the 2, 4, and 8 factor relationship. If you notice, 2 times 4 is 8. And if I wanted to figure out what 4 times 4 would be, I would simply double what I know 2 times 4 is. So if you notice 2 times 4 is 8, to find 4 times 4, I'm doubling that product to figure out that answer. I can also figure out what 8 times 4 is by using my 4 times 4. If I know what 4 times 4 is, then I can tell you what 8 times 4 is, because again, I'm doubling that factor. Same thing over here is a different example. If I have 2 times 8 is 16, I can tell you what 4 times 8 would be, because I'm doubling to get 32. If I know that 4 times 8 is 32, I can also double to get 8 times 8, which is 64. So definitely using 2s, 4s, and 8s together can help students find their facts. Another relationship is your 3 and your 6 relationship. If you notice, we're also doing that double strategy. So if you know that 3 times 2 is 6, then a student should be able to tell me what 6 times 2 would be, because you're doubling that product here. Same thing, 3 times 3 is 9. Then I should be able to tell you what 6 times 3 is, because I've doubled to get the 18. 3 times 4 is 12. I can tell you then what 6 times 4 is, because I've doubled to get the 24. So 3 and 6 have that double relationship pattern. 3 and 9 you can use together with a triple pattern. So if you notice 3 times 2 is 6, I can triple that 6 to tell me what 9 times 2 would be, which is 18. If a student knows 3 times 4 is 12, they can easily tell me what 9 times 4 is, because they've tripled the 12 to get 36. Then you've got 3 times 5 is 15. I can triple that 15 to give me the 9 times 5. Other patterns that students might use, or using other combinations to find, are examples such as these. So you have, if a kid needs to understand what 9 times 6 is and they're struggling, maybe they forgot to use their 3s to kind of help them here, but they're really good at their 5s. So they may use a 9 by 5 to help them get to the 9 by 6. For example, if they know that 9 times 5 is 45, then all they have to do is solve it and then go back and add 9, because they're missing that 1 9 by 1, because they're trying to get to that 9 by 6, and remember they just used the 9 by 5. So they would have to go back and add 9 to then give them 54. Another example would be if a student was trying to get to 6 times 12 but had trouble and forgot to use that 3 pattern, then they could say, okay, well, I know that 6 times 11 is 66. So therefore, I'm just going to add a 6 to get to my 72. So kids can use other combinations to help them find those final products. I hope these patterns have been very helpful for you. So again, instead of just memorizing, maybe have them look over this video and use these strategies to help them learn their multiplication facts. Thanks so much.